How do, folks? How you doing? Just a quick one. I gotta warn you though, this one, it does come with a bit of a disclaimer. If you are a snowflake, a troll, a shill, or just a fucking idiot, you may be offended. We're going to bounce. First and foremost, I would start with a Facebook post that I saw yesterday, and I ended up commenting on it. I did actually show some screenshots of it. It shows just how far gone these fucking absolute idiots are. Idiots. There's a post saying, should people who shine laser lights in police eyes be shot dead? And literally every single fucking comment was yes. Literally every single comment was yes. Not just yes, of course, and they deserve it, and fucking baby. And it made me think for a minute, not just how disgusting they were there, but how people have been made. Now, say for instance I just lost the plot one day and killed my next door neighbour. You'd all think I was a cunt. I deserve locking away for the rest of my life, and yes, I would. I killed a man for nothing. Yet, we've got a world of Facebook where the opinions are pushed into others' heads that people deserve to die, for the agenda of course, to look after the Crown Corporation's thugs. Now, I personally don't think we should be going around killing police, hitting police, hurting police. I think they should wake up, stand on their fucking oath, and stand down. I think we should have the right to defend ourselves when a copper is beating a man. I think 10 men should go and fucking take that copper off that one man. Because if you don't do it quick, 10 more of his men are going to come and jump on that man with him. That's not right. That's not right. But I don't believe they deserve to die for that. Yet if we shine a laser light in their eyes to stop them doing whatever they're doing, we deserve to die. Worst case scenario, if it was one of those illegal lasers, you know, the minority of lasers out there, if it was one of those, the worst possible case scenario, the man could be blind in one eye. In one eye. Because for fuck's sake, if it hits you in one, you're gone like that, and you're not getting a second eye, are you? And I'm not saying that's a good thing. It would be fucking absolutely horrible to lose a fucking eye. But later on that day, he could have took a life. He could have locked somebody up for a lot of years for something that was doing nobody any harm, injury or loss. Following orders. Still not saying he deserves it under any fucking aspect whatsoever. If a copper steps off his oath, you should have the right, and every fucking man, woman and fucking child out there should stand up and protect your right. That's what should happen. I'm not saying how it should happen. Maybe just physically restrain the coppers while you get out of the way, and then let the coppers go. Tell them you're out of order there, you're off your fucking oath, you were breaking the law. I don't know. If we don't fucking do something, well, yeah, but they'll send 10 more. But while you were doing it, 100 more fucking accumulated watching. You've always got the numbers. 10 coppers run into a fucking house on the street, and you all know it's because he might have been growing a plant or two of cannabis. They're going to smash his fucking ass up, terrorise his family, drag him away, and lock him in a prison because he was growing a medicine. You cunts were there going, deserved it. Or if you didn't, if you thought it was absolutely fucking disgusting, you're going to film it or something. Why didn't the entire street come out, waking everybody else up, ringing all the mates, get your fucking arse around here quick, a tyranny is taking place, and go and drag the coppers out of the fucking house? I'm not saying beat them, physically restrain them. Whatever force is necessary. they escalate without you escalating. I'm not saying you should, I'm saying you should escalate with them. If they wish to escalate, you escalate. You always stay one step ahead because you have always got the right. That's what I'm saying should happen if they wish to escalate it to violence. Why have we got a world that believes people should die if they fight back against tyranny? Why have we got a world that believes we shouldn't fight back when somebody's attacking us, and if we do, we deserve to die for that? Now, it's not just that. You can take this right down to the point of ridiculous. The Flat Earth movement. Flat believers try and tell globe believers what they believe to be the truth and put forward what they show as their evidence. Globe believers ridicule, repeat a mainstream narrative they've been indoctrinated into, and then if that don't work, they tell you deserve to die. And then everybody else will pipe up in there. Hey, believe in flat earth, you fucking idiot, you fucking deserve a bullet. They genuinely believe. I'd love to kill every flat earther. I've seen all this shit, and so have you. And this is not about flat earth or fucking round earth or fucking egg-shaped earth or fucking pear-shaped earth or what fucking ever, donut-shaped earth. This is about the mentality of people. The government have created this attitude in folks that if others don't believe in what the government have taught you, they deserve to die. If people don't go along blindly with unlawful legislation just because you haven't done your research, they deserve to die. It's a bizarre situation we find ourselves in today, where non-mask wearers deserve to die. When you're saying I'm not consenting to that vaccine, you're going to have the masses telling you deserve to die. And when they start killing you off, whether you believe they will or not, you're then going to have the masses saying, fucking deserved it. They deserve the fucker trying to kill us. Because they didn't do their research. You deserve to die. It's always the mainstream narrative supporters that believe anybody who doesn't follow that shit deserves to die. No matter what the subject. No matter what the subject. If you don't want to vaccinate your children, you deserve to die. If you don't want to send your children into those indoctrination camps of schools, you deserve to die. If you like organic food, you deserve to die. If you believe in the spirit over Jesus, you deserve to die. If you're a different colour, you deserve to die. If you live in a different country that your government pretend not to like, you deserve to die. If you're brainwashed into leaving your country en masse in a huge migration created by a bigger agenda to flood into another country, you deserve to die. This is what's being pushed on people. This is what folks are saying. Now, I do realise I've given the algorithms or anybody with ill intent to play with my words there and say that I tell everybody they deserve to die. You go for that shit. I don't give a fuck what anybody says about me. I don't give a fuck about people's impression of me, and I really don't give a fuck if you think I deserve to die. If you twist my words in any way to suit your own narrative, I have not one fucking care in the world. If you make the entire world believe that I'm the guy that believes everybody deserves to die, I have not one fucking care in the world. The reality, the cold hard fucking reality here is, everybody is being manipulated, and everybody will manipulate. And the main fucking reason people are being manipulated is because they care what others think about them. You know, when you don't give a fuck what an asshole cares about you, they've got no fucking power over you. None whatsoever. None. That asshole thinks you probably deserve to die. You're sucking up so they don't think you deserve to die. Or dislike you a little. Or they get upset. They're not the snowflake here. They're not the Karen there. Whatever fucking ridiculous term you want to throw to it. They're not the ones. They are fucking idiots. Absolute idiots. But the snowflake is the one that's going, oh, I don't want to rock the boat, and I don't want to this, and I don't want... I know it's wrong. But I'll let the New World Order slip in unimpeded anyway. What we're seeing here, well, it is multifaceted. Every angle of what's going on is multifaceted. But the biggest thing we're seeing here is not the breakdown of people. It's how far they've previously been broke down. They are showing you now what they've been taught to do. That is the zombie apocalypse. There's a whole conspiracy theory around the zombie apocalypse. And just like many good books, down to interpretation. You want to see zombies? Go to the supermarket. Go down the fucking street. People are walking down the street in not just masks. You see some of the shit that people think they're protecting themselves with. The ridiculousness that's going on out there. They're the ones that are allowing the New World Order to slip in absolutely unimpeded. They are the ones that are responsible ultimately for the deaths of billions of people to come. And they think you deserve to die. This is the world we're in, folks. This is the world we're in. It's a wonky old fucking world, and we really need to get a fucking handle on shit. There's a lot of folks out there that say they're woken, but they're really not. There's not a lot of folks who are actually woken. Really not a lot of folks who are actually woken. When I can count on one fucking hand, and I genuinely can count on one hand, folks who I believe are totally woken. Now that is a travesty, bearing in mind the amount of folks I know. And I'm not talking about friends lists and shit like that. I've got a huge network of folks all around the entire fucking world. And they are not woken. They may be woken to one angle or one aspect of something that's affecting their lives, but they're not able to see the plans formulating. They're not able to see what the veils are covering when they come out with all this shite and the twists and turns as I see them to manipulate. Others are going, I have an absolute barrage of folks send me on Facebook Messenger videos. Every single one who knows me knows I will not watch those videos on principle, because for years everybody knows it's the bane to my existence having fucking 100 of fucking videos a week sent to you. You cannot possibly watch them. You haven't got a chance to watch them. You tell everybody I ain't got a chance to watch them. I have a group there, and I made that group so you can post that shit on there instead of fucking hitting me with it. But they just keep sending them fucking me. This is the level of mentality we're dealing with in the world. This is what's happening in the world. It don't matter that people know that they're pissing you off if they want to fucking go along with what they want to do. Yet they'll put a mask on so they don't piss fucking Doris off. The world's wonky. Nobody gives a fuck about you. If you can find one, fucking tip your hat to them. But don't kiss the fucking arses. Don't fucking hang upside down from fucking trees for them. This is what I see with Facebook and YouTube. And thank fuck I ain't got 100,000 fucking viewers. And you know why? Because I'm fucking real. I'll upset people. You know, if you're a snowflake and you don't like my fucking language, fuck off. Fuck off. Go and fucking join the New World Order. You're all fucking deciding what you're going to be offended at while your world's being destroyed by parasites. You're going to choose who's good and bad over the terminology while folks are raping children and smiling at you on a television telling you to put a mask on. This is the level that people have been brought down to. The absolute ridiculousness. Thank fuck I ain't got a load of kiss arses around me. And I do repel them in fucking full on purpose. I do repel kiss arses. Anybody who knows me has fucking verify. I've said right from the fucking start, don't ever put me up there on a pedestal. I'm just a fella speaking. I'm nobody better than anybody else, and neither is any fucker else. We all know some shit. But on this fucking YouTube, I guarantee you 99.9% of the fucking arseholes you're listening to are fucking bending over trying to kiss their own fucking arses. They don't care about you. They care about the likes, the popularity. They care about maybe making it to some point where they can fucking monetize this and make some money out of you. They don't give a flying fuck what you're saying. And this is why I don't give a flying fuck who fucking likes what I fucking say, who shares what I say. Doesn't fucking matter to me one bit. Because those who are fucking getting it and got it will fucking listen in. And those that fucking won't, they weren't ever going to. They weren't ever going to hear it. Because they're listening to the likes of them that are blowing smoke up their fucking ass. Singing all the right tunes. While covering their fucking faces. Or fucking singing up to the blatant puppets. Telling you that fucking the parasites are on the run. Anybody see all this shit de-escalating? If the parasites are on the run, they wouldn't be organising the next steps, would they? Because they'd be too busy running. But I deserve to die for pointing out that. You know, if you don't fucking support Trump, you deserve to die. If you tell somebody they're an idiot for pointing out that they're fucking supporting the elite, you deserve to die. If you see through all the crap that gets spun, you deserve to die. That's what they tell you. They all fucking hate somebody who tells the truth. Be fucking hated. You know, if enough of us were fucking hated, we'd all be friends. Let's take it from the other side, eh? Let's stop giving a shit about all this pompous twattiness that has been fucking indoctrinated into us on other people's feelings. Correctness, be it political or otherwise, was always a load of bollocks. You know what correct was? What we had in the first place. What our grandparents had when they were meeting people. Good morning, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. How are you? Yeah, I've not seen you around these parts before. Total fucking strangers. They'd have a chat. Come and have a coffee. Come and sit down. Are you hungry? It's raining out. Get out, get in and out of the rain quick. Hear any of that shit? This is where your political correctness and your fucking rights and wrongs that your governments have taught you. This is where it all got you. This is what you get from that bollocks. You have been manipulated and you continue to be manipulated. Maybe because you don't rock the boat or don't want to rock the boat. Maybe just because you are a fucking idiot. I don't know. There's a lot of fucking idiots out there. I'd say let's all wear a badge or a pin or something to show that we're not an idiot. But I know I'd be talking to them and find out they're still fucking idiots because the idiots had put the cunts on. Look how many idiots there are out there now, shouting even against the masks, that wear a fucking mask when they walk into a shop. How many idiots are there who constantly point out the obvious while not pointing out the unobvious? Oh, look, I went here and I didn't wear a mask. I know I did that in the last video. But did they go in there and tell everybody else to take their cunt off? Did they go in there and fucking do anything at all? Or did they just appease and enable? If you're not helping to wake any fucker up in this world, well, at the minute I say you're a purebred fucking cunt. If you know what's going on and you're not doing your bit, you're an absolute fucking cunt. The world's fucked. Because of that exact country, the world is fucked. I'm lost. I'm lost at this stage. But I'll tell you something. As close as I am to just saying fuck everybody, there are nutters out there that are ready to go around fucking slicing folks up. And they won't be slicing the parasites up. They won't be trying to get to the right ones. Or just beating folks up, stabbing folks, just violence in general that's going to ensue from all this shit. People are getting wound up in this MK Ultra flip-floppy style fucking reality. You got to do this but you can't do that. I mean, the fucking government's interfering, telling you what you can and can't do with your sex life. Like anybody is going to listen to that whatsoever. But those fucking idiots who aren't listening to what the government say you should do with your sex life are still doing that. Because the government said. Because they can rebel in secret without anybody knowing that way, can't they? Don't want to get targeted, don't they? Do you? You know the best way not to be a target is to have literally every fucker else around you painted the same colour. Wake up, everybody. Fucking paint yourselves as a target. Make the target the national fucking colour. Well, it is, isn't it, really? But you know exactly what I mean. Paint yourself a target. If everybody paints themselves a target, they can't shoot you all. They want you all dead, but they can't blatantly fucking shoot you and fucking bomb you. All this with Lebanon. I've got a friend in Lebanon, a very, very dear friend of years for Lebanon. This thing's happened in Lebanon. Frantically trying to get hold of him to get some real-time information. He's woke. He's woke. When I analyse it, I've been asked many times what woke me, but when I analyse it, I believe this is the guy that actually planted the seed that woke me. He's a Christian Lebanese. We spent a couple of years together as friends, obviously. and wow. The way he sees the world, there's no bullshit over there. We fucking don't even know what. I've been over there to Lebanon, and it is not what we believe. They are not what we believe. I was walking around that town, or the city of Beirut, at 2 a.m. in the morning because I couldn't sleep, absolutely alone, meeting people, and they was coming up to me going, "Hey, you're French or English?" I go, "English." "Ah, I knew you was one of them. Welcome. What do you think to Beirut?" Not what I thought. This is the world. We're indoctrinated to believe what things are, and it really fucking isn't. Beirut's full of really lovely people, really is. So fucking kind, generous. You cannot even fucking walk past one without him buying you a drink or a meal. You cannot get into one's house without him taking to his relatives next, and each one of them's going to feed you. This is how people should have been. It's not an untouched world, but far more untouched than we are. They certainly see through all this shit. But he planted the original seeds in me anyway. And those seeds were by showing me the lies that our government tell us when he's showing me his real world, or his real country. But anyway, I finally get in touch with him. How you doing, my friend? "Oh, I'm okay. Look at what's happening now." I said, I know. What's the truth? I don't need to tell you the truth, my friend. This is not from Lebanon and this is not for Lebanon. This is for the world to see. Just one more little piece in their puzzle. This is woke. This is woke. How's your family, he says. That subject fucking finished. Yes, lots of people died. You know something, he's from Beirut. He was a teenager when it was being bombed the shit out of. He grew up to the sound of bombs. He'd tell me many times I have to have something on in the background at night, be it TV or radio, because I grew up listening to bombs drop. There must be a noise. I don't like silence. The world is not what we believe. And the narratives that we're being fed are not what we believe. And I sometimes think the people we're meeting in the streets are not what we believe. Because anybody with anything between here, whether it's fluoridated or not, can see this shit by now. Fluoride can only excuse so much. Medication can only excuse so much. You couldn't be on fucking Ligactol and not fucking see this shit. So folks, toot toot. The last ship is ready to sail. And if folks don't get fucking on board soon, they're stuck on a sinking fucking land. The volcano's already erupted. Just whether you're going to try and quell the fucking lava or not. Tough times ahead. I've got lots of people saying to me, I don't want to do this, that or the other. My own wife, I don't want that. I know, but this is happening. I don't want that either. I know, but it's going to happen anyway. I know, so we'll have to do that. I don't want that. But what about that? I don't know, I don't want either. This is what people are doing in general. But you're going to have one, and if you don't choose, somebody else chooses for you. I can't choose. I don't want that. I don't want none of it. That is choosing. Sitting on your arse is choosing. Not getting on board with waking the dickheads up, the absolute brain dead fucking idiots up, is choosing. Putting on that mask is choosing. Quarantining is choosing. And seeing the fucking Australia, this is just a quick one because I am ending now, but Australia, all this fucking lockdown there, they've got flats with 300 fucking people in, probably more, and they've got fucking couple of 5 police on the fucking doors going, no, you can't get out, and one man has to stand there arguing and he'll get arrested. There's 300 people in the fucking flats. Why in the stream of 300 people walking out the doors? Because I guarantee you not one would be arrested and the coppers would just be stood back in awe. I don't get it, folks. I don't get it. I know the protests that do go on are organised. I don't believe in protests at all. But I believe in the entire world getting out there, fucking a worldwide full solidarity. Not we're going to stop some streets in fucking Leeds or Manchester and piss everybody off and blow some fucking kazoos in people's faces and everybody stand round who already knows just talking to each other about it when it's not going to hit the news anyway. So I don't believe in all that bollocks, that's fucking ridiculous. But an absolute shutdown, everybody walking into Westminster and stringing all the parasites from the fucking balconies. Yeah, I'll get on that cunt. Something's got to give. And I know if it's left to the parasites, what's going to give is you. With that note, I'm going to leave you folks. Have yourselves an absolutely awesome day. Because there ain't many fucking left where you're going to have the possibility. Ta-da.